in losers for a top 8 qualifier. Alsoda is going to be fighting the winner of Drogomer and Flum. umanz versus Twan right here. And then Lemony Lemons is going to be fighting the loser. It looks like he's going to be fighting Fear for a top 8. Yeah.
Right,
so it's going, it's going pretty good. We got a good lineup here so far. I'm not sure if I'll still be commentating for top 8 or not. I will definitely be willing to, but I think Miracles is supposed to be on. Miracles is like a big commentator who used to be in the scene before and stuff like that. Yeah.
I just want to say again, thank you for holding it down all day. Solo commentary.
Easy
you
dub.
rocked it, man.
Thanks, bro. You know, I've been wanting to commentate a little bit more, and I mean, you know, other people signed up, but no one's came up, and like even when my seat next to me was open, you know, only a handful of people came over. No one was like asking for a spot. No one's in this general direction asking any questions about it necessarily. So it's like, all right, man. You know, I got Tank helping me out. I got you helping me out. I got Twan helping me out too. I mean, that was great commentating with him. Shout out to him. Hopefully he makes it in top 8. We're about to find out right now.
Let's see. All right, so umanz, very aggressive Mario.
Oh, yeah.
Who's Twan play?
So, Twan plays Pokemon Trainer and Min Min.
Pokemon Trainer Min, that's an interesting
Yeah. So, I am a Pokemon Trainer main, right, for the past year and a half. And let me tell you, Mario, this matchup sucks for Pokemon Trainer. It's so bad. And I'll tell you why, all right? Squirtle's not that fast, right? It's a common mistake. Squirtle is actually pretty slow, but he has very, very good frame data. Quick frame data, some of the best frame data in the game. That's fast, but his running speed, not that fast. He's a pretty slow character. And in the air, he has a very slow fall speed. Very, very slow fall speed. He falls really, really slow. His air speed, not too good. He has good air acceleration, which is great for micro spacing. And then when it comes to Ivysaur, it gets even rougher. The air speed's slower. Air acceleration is way slower. The run speed, I believe, is also slower. Your frame data is slower too, you know, and so it's like you're like a really bad sword character, you know, and Pokemon Trainer's a pretty easy character, but you just have some glaring weaknesses. Ivysaur's not that great of a character, you know, especially in a matchup like this. You're just going to get comboed so hard, and there's nowhere you can go. You know, your defensive options are not that good against a character like Mario. And Charizard's pretty big, you know. Charizard's faster, actually, than the other ones in ball speed and run speed, but, you know, he's big. He's a big body. So you got to rely on Squirtle, and the matchup's not that good. You get out hitboxed very commonly by moves like Nair and back air. You might see that a lot in the set if he opts to go Pokemon Trainer, which it looks like he wants to.
Sticking with it. Right.
Yeah, but I personally would prefer the Min Min because this, even according to players like Squeak in their matchup charts, will put this as a -2 for Pokemon Trainer. Yeah.
That is a Pokemon Trainer.
Certainly, I think so. At least, you know, after my experience, I'm not the best player in the world or anything, but
no, you have great insight.
I think it's a rough matchup for those reasons I provided. But here we go. Twan is no player to mess with. You know what I mean? People deal with rough matchups all the time, and Twan is one of those people. The Pokemon Trainer is very outstanding. Boom, up tilt extension, good up airs. You got the discount Mario up air combos with Squirtle. Some people would argue it's the other way around. I don't think so. I think Mario's got the upper hand when it comes to combos.
Oh yeah, Mario, this version of Smash is iconic for his up air swings.
Absolutely. All right, we got a good lead here. He's finding his openings very well. Uses his down smash.
Even if it's a tough matchup, if you approach it smart, get around it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. That down smash is one of those down like smash attacks that's like super safe. You know, it doesn't have like any lag for some reason. Just throwing him out, maybe trying to mix up umanz a little bit, try to like get him to approach and punish, but it's not going to work on that move. You can't really punish it. He's playing the matchup really well. You know, sticking mostly to Squirtle. That's right, he's still got his jump. Oh, no, he doesn't actually. You know, he thought that side B was going to get him on stage, but it didn't quite work out that way. Just hit that, you know, hit the ledge.
He did not let that phase him. He got
Nope.
right back into it.
Right back into it. And he's opting for the Ivysaur. He wants to try and get this kill soon, but this is exactly what I was saying. I mean, free 66%, pretty much unanswered. You can basically combo this character like the punching bag. You know what I mean?
Oh. Right off the stage.
Almost killed him there. Good switch. Frame 1 option. And now he's down a whole stock. I mean, in my opinion, that's just because, you know, sticking with the Ivysaur, you're just in disadvantage the whole time. Wow, what a creative up B. Holy cow. He just landed right on him with that. That was crazy. All right, falling forward air.
So, out of all three characters, which one has the most kill power?
Definitely Charizard. I mean, it's pretty close. Like, Ivysaur's up air, super strong. Down air, super strong. Even the up B, you know, you might be finding more kills. It might be a little easier to kill in certain situations with Ivysaur. But what he lacks, or what she lacks, rather, is grounded kill options. You know, you don't really have a lot of them unless you're ledge trapping with forward smash. Oh! Straight to the blast zone. You got the up B. Not quite going to make it. Yeah, he just sent him straight to the blast zone. That's what I'm saying. This character's so easy to combo. You just have no options, man. But Ivysaur does lack grounded kill power, which you do need in a lot of matchups, you know. So you're going to need to opt for the Charizard sometimes because Charizard has great out of shield. You've got a frame 6 up smash out of shield, frame 9 up B out of shield. So if you're, you know, fishing for some parries against single hit characters like Mario, you might be able to find your kills easier with Charizard. But you have to be really careful the way that you want to play this matchup. Stick to Squirtle as much as possible. Try to outspace and whiff punish Mario when you can, when he does maybe some unsafe moves. And then once he's at kill percent, then you can make the switch, try to catch his jumps with Ivysaur, or, you know, if they're playing more like pressure heavy on your shield, switch to Charizard, try and get some out of shield kills, maybe some grabs too.
Blow him up with the Charizard. That's everybody's strongest character.
Yeah, start throwing the flare blitzes out, man. That's all you need. No up B out of shield. Little punish here, nice. Great start for Twan here, you know, with the Squirtle. And what I imagine he's doing now is going to fish for those F tilts. Hopefully he can get a jab lock situation or a tech chase situation and try to like seal out the deal with Squirtle, which, you know, if you're really good at the matchup, it might be a little hard, but, you know, sometimes you get them. You got to rely on it sometimes. Oh, Mario's up B, yeah. His up B is so disjointed above him, it's like not fair. Yeah, and umanz DIing up with a floatier character of Mario so he can avoid the tech chase situation. At this point, I'm not confident that you'll be able to get a kill on Mario unless you get some more neutral wins and then get a back throw, you know? So it's like at this point, like, yes, you do want to stay on your Squirtle, but you risk dying earlier, and you're not really going to have many opportunities to kill. Here's a back throw, not quite there. Like I mentioned, you know, you got to win neutral a couple more times before that's going to kill. It's pretty strong, but not that strong.
But you called it exactly before the back throw.
That's right. Oh, he almost ran right into that down smash. Get pretty close to killing with even the up B. And going for edge guards as Squirtle is not going to be easy against Mario because, like I mentioned, his up B is disjointed above him. You can't fall on top of him with a nair because you'll just get hit by the up B. It's not going to work. So he's really sticking it out with the Squirtle. Let's see what he can do. I mean, you know, it might be a lot better. He hasn't lost his stack yet. It might be a lot better than some of the other Pokemon. But how's he going to get the kill? You think so? I mean, you know, if you're Ivysaur, you would have forward air as a kill option at this high of a percent, which is something that usually isn't the case. So, I mean, you've got a lot more options for killing at this high of a percent. So maybe that's what he was hoping for. The GI mix-up does not mix him up. Nair almost killed him. The back hit of Nair would have been surprising.
These players live well past 150.
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, I think it's just this unique because he was sticking with the Squirtle for so long. And what you're doing there is, like, you're just playing neutral. You know, you're just going to keep going for neutral. You're not going to play too risky, so both of you are going to live a lot longer. Almost. You know, if he would have done up B, I think it would have killed because it scoops from lower on Charizard's body than up smash does. See, this is where the matchup starts to get really rough, you know? You struggle in neutral so hard with the other characters, whether it's because you're too big or you're too slow.
Take advantage of that 100%.
Absolutely.
Boom. Back over to 124.
Wow. I mean, this whole stock has essentially been unanswered because he's not on Squirtle.
It's scary that you don't have much of a chance to switch.
Yeah, it's really hard, especially on a stage like this. Me personally, I don't prefer it because you don't have a lot of room to work. He's going to switch to Ivysaur because you're at 135. You can die to anything. It's Squirtle. You're the 4th lightest character in the game. Here we go, couple neutral wins. I mean, you gotta be, yeah. The short hop is really short for all the Pokemon, so it's hard to avoid something like that. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. That was great DI behind Squirtle to avoid a combo there. Not going to get the down air right there. umanz is really good with the preemptive up air, or the up Bs rather, to avoid any kind of edge guards or ledge traps. Mario's recovery is really good in that way.
You're going to have a tough time neutral and a tough time edge guarding.
Yeah, definitely. Looking a little rough for Twan. You know, I'm surprised we're not seeing the minion right now.
We might see the switch after this.
I would hope so. I mean, with how bad this matchup is, I don't think it's as bad for Min Min, personally. I mean, Min Min doesn't really cover Pokemon trainers matchups that well, but at least for this one, like, I don't imagine it being that bad for Min Min, because, you know, Mario's not the quickest character ever. Playing it real safe here, patient on the ledge, very good stuff. You know, you might want to switch to Charizard. You're faster on the ground, and it might be hard. You know, if you lose neutral, you might just die. But I mean,
on your last stock.
Yeah, you've got your opportunities to get some up smashes and uppies and stuff. With that much rage, it might prove useful for you. He's already died to 1 forward throw in this game. So let's see if he does do another one. Up smash is gonna do it. umanz is up 2-0. It's not looking good. This matchup is just really rough.
Mario looking like he's the flagship for Nintendo, not Pokemon.
Yeah, honestly. We got the Mario movie buff.
All right, looks like taking a little bit of time now thinking. Thing you have to consider is umanz as a player is very aggressive. He loves to be up in your face so he can get those combos.
You know, I see a lot of people say that. I think it changes sometimes. Like, he's good at mixing up his tempo, but generally, like, compared to some Marios in our region, like Dre, I've always thought he might, not necessarily defensive, but he's kind of like, he plays neutral. You know, he doesn't really mash per se, but, you know. Yeah, no, I've always felt like he wasn't necessarily the most aggressive player, even though a lot of people would say that. But personally, I think he's like more of like a really neutral-based person. And his combos aren't necessarily as optimized as some other Mario players are. But he's got his little things that he's good at. You know, he's confirmed. Sticking out with the Pokemon trainer. I am surprised. He's got a great minion. This might be it. Oh, I thought he was going to up-B him, and he might have died. Could not space him with the forward tilt there. Yeah, this is just super rough. There we go. All right, a little 37%, not bad. Ledge trapping with the Ivysaur. Maybe, yeah. It's a little bigger than Smashville was. I don't like going to Smashville because it's so small and you don't really have anywhere to go when you're being comboed as Pokemon Trainer.
A lot more breathing.
Yeah. You don't have to just go straight to the ledge every single time. I mean, you see Pokemon Trainer on the ledge a lot. And Pokemon Trainer, in my opinion, gets ledge trapped harder than any top tier or high tier character. They really, really struggle on the ledge. So, I mean, if you've got nowhere else to go but ledge, like, you're not going to have a good time.
These talents seem got some platforms, got a lot more space.
Got a lot more space, yeah.
And I think bigger blast zones, right?
The side blast zones are smaller, but the top blast zone is higher than other stages for sure. Mix them up with that turnaround up smash. Wow, big back air. All right, there we go. Even game.
Right back. I like that a lot better.
It's going well because he was able to play neutral and get Mario to a high percent, and then he got his kill when he needed to with Charizard, and that's why he was successful on that first stock. But here, I mean, look at the disadvantage state. Like, what are you supposed to do? Even when you switch, you have to use your air dodge right after because you can punish right after the switch. You know, it's not as good as it used to be as, like, a disadvantage option. Ivysaur, I mean, if you're umanz, you got to be happy that you're fighting Ivysaur. Like, free combos right here. Look at this.
This is what he was looking for.
Yeah, and then, I mean, even, like, rising back air out of shield is safe on hit. Here we go, starting to make it back to stage. Trying to yeah, the little tricks don't work all the time. You know, you get F smash for doing something like that sometimes.
expect the forward smash to reach under the stage.
Yep. I mean, you can angle that thing down. So, yeah.
It's explosive.
It's certainly. Here we go. Even with parry, that Squirtle's forward air is extremely safe. I believe it's -4 or 5 on shield. So even with the parry, you don't have a lot of options when you parry it.
He's back on Ivy's. Back air is trying to pull him out a little bit.
Oof. Yeah, that down tilt into back air, I feel like is umanz's like signature combo. He goes for that often, and he really doesn't miss it. Boom! Big down air. That's going to take the set 3-0 versus Twan. You know, he did what he could. He tried a lot of different things as far as when to play what Pokemon. You know, he was really trying to figure out new things to the end. But at the end of the day, it is a rough matchup, and he couldn't take a game. But still, good stuff from both players. umanz advances into losers, top 8.
Excellent showing.